Peter Liang is a 28-year-old Chinese police officer who shot and killed an unarmed man in a stairwell in 2014. Earlier this month, a Kings County jury convicted the New York City cop of manslaughter. Liang's attorney called the decision unprecedented because the fatal bullet bounced off a wall and unintentionally struck the victim who was walking in the stairwell at that time. The prosecution argued although unintentional, Liang was still guilty of manslaughter. The decision not only agitated Liang's family, it also angered the Chinese community members nationwide.
We are here today because we want to support Peter Liang and his family. I read about the case and I was very angry by the result. We as a community want to raise our voices. We believe something must be done to help Liang.
This man joined the protests after praying with his family.
After reading about the young man and praying during the week, I told her last night that I would come down here with her and support the movement.
Liang was a rookie cop who had little training prior to the incident. Liang's attorney believed his lack of experience and a proper training should have been taken into account in this case. The 2014 shooting death came in the midst of the tensions between police and the Chinese community, shortly after the death of African-American Eric Gardner. Police tried to arrest him on Staten Island, and his chokehold death sparked street protests. A grand jury declined to prosecute the white police officers.
Meanwhile, other Asian organizations strongly encouraged local Chinese members to join the protest. Some express this is not just about Peter Liang, it's more about reshaping the Chinese image in the United States.
Mr. Zhong Gang Li, director of the New Asian Leaders, believes there are strong biased opinions towards Chinese or Chinese Americans in the U.S. today.
We feel the stereotyping and the bias against the Asian Americans, especially Chinese Americans, because we are caught in the middle of the two superpowers, and it's deep. It's really we need to work together with the mainstream society to deal with.
Chinese Americans quickly took to social media platforms, creating Facebook and Twitter pages to gain more support for Liang. They even created an online petition that people could sign asking the court to reverse the decision against Liang. While Chinese Americans are hoping their protests and petitions will make a difference, Liang's only hope of acquittal may come on appeal. Still, the Chinese community won't stop raising their voices. They want their concerns to be heard, not only for a New York police officer who may have been unjustly convicted, but to gain recognition as a viable community in the United States. Mengfei Li for CBN News, Washington, D.C.